Where are we here? I think we're at the CAG bag. Is that possible? And we could even do a special chat CAG bag when we get through the real CAG
Yeah,
bag.
I mean, there doesn't seem to be much else on here.
Well, hey, I handpicked these
You did
comments.
a great. No, I meant generally speaking, outside of the CAG bag, there doesn't
Yes.
seem to be much on.
No, for
I
real.
wasn't
Like
saying anything about you.
yes, you know how I go onto my news RSS feed reader? I shit you not. 80% of the stories were about the unrest that's going on right now. Yeah, I'm from Kotaku, from various sites. Those are all the big
It's
stories
hard not
right
to
now.
be, right? I
Yeah,
mean,
I mean, it's kind of important.
Yes, yes. So
We're
let's
the
hit up.
only idiots not talking about it.
No, we do. What do you mean? We talked about it.
Yeah, we did.
McWeen writes in. He says, I really liked Wombat recommending parts of an old episode, the X-Bone E3. Could be a fun thing to mention old favorite bits as the anniversary approaches. Any other clip recommends? I don't know. Do you have any, guys? Well, I was asking you, Wombat.
I don't know. Reboot your face. That's always a classic.
Major Nelson mentioned me on his podcast this week. He was reminiscing about his trip to Japan and how we visited the Toto washlet showroom together.
oh, okay. Yep.
I wonder if we must have talked about it on the show. Unfortunately, I don't know what year that was. So I can't tell you what episode it was, but I can tell you it's definitely available wherever you get your podcasts because all the episodes are up there. So just start listening through.
Just go pour through
it's going to be in September.
Don't ask us what you should listen to. You listen and you tell us what you liked.
Yeah, we don't listen to the shows.
I have no idea.
I was really like sort of I felt really nice that Major Nelson talked about that and remembered it, had fond memories of us hanging out in Tokyo together.
He's a nice guy.
I know. But like to be honest, I remember of course that we hung out. I don't remember exactly what we did together. But so I was really glad that like it was memorable enough to him that I mean it was memorable to me too, but I've given a lot of tours to people over the 9 years that I lived there. So like, anyway, this is going horribly wrong, but I I was happy to hear Major Nelson mention.
You're somehow talking your way into thinking that he's a bad person somehow.
No, talking in the way that I'm a bad person because I didn't remember what we did together. Meanwhile, his whole house, I think, is fitted with Toto washlets. So it was all an inside job.
His whole house?
Well, I don't know. He's really
not
into
just the
them.
bathrooms.
I mean, I don't know. I think he has multiple Toto toilets. I feel like he does. I feel like it's really important to him. That's what I'm saying. All right. What else we got here? Oh, J. Brad wants to know. He says, "Hey, Ship, you drink a lot of beers. What's your most favorite?"
I like IPAs, so I think my Truth is the best local one. I like Zombie Dust. That one's a good one. I like a lot of different beers, so those are up there as my go-tos.
Right. All right. Sounds good. At Paul I don't know, dude. Our treaties, whatever.
Really, we're gonna do this one? Okay, go for it.
No, I mean it's not bad. He says, compare how you felt racism in Japan, if you felt it, and how is it different from the one currently in the front lines of the USA. Love the show, pals. I think in Japan, like I got asked for my papers once when I was in the airport, just like waiting for the subway. That was really my only experience over 9 years of being singled out in any way, because they certainly weren't asking, the Japanese people for their papers. But I did have friends who they would get pulled over on their bike, but the cops there, like they're not like beating people most of the time. And for them to use their gun is like completely unheard of. Like some shit has to really go bad for the guns to even be pulled from a Japanese cop. They're chained to the guy's belt, and they're like these revolvers from like 1970. They look ridiculous. So there's a lot of differences between what's going on in Japan and here. But yeah, I know people who got pulled over on their bikes a lot, but they weren't beaten. Anyway, at Dgo64 asks if Ship is getting the Atari Evercade. Do you know what that is?
Isn't the Evercade just the one that has all the things that attach to it?
No, that's a portable. I believe it's it's a portable Atari.
Let me
I googled
let me
it and I
refresh
already
my
forgot what it was. Yeah,
Right.
Yeah, it plays cartridges. There's games on the cartridges. It's $80, and
Oh, okay. I know.
it's
this
coming out
thing.
soon. Yeah.
Yeah. This is the thing where you can buy different cartridges full of games from different publishers, and is a handheld. I let's see how it is.
Just thinking
I
about
feel
it, that's not a no.
it's not a no, but I feel like there's been so many of these.
I think some reviewers have already been sent them.
Sure.
If you look, you might be able to find some feedback.
Well, feedback on these things is all over the place usually too.
Because the reviewers are bought off by the free units.
No, it's not. It's not that the reviewers are bought off. It's just that the difference between somebody who hasn't been playing these games on something else versus picking it up and going, "Oh, I'm playing Earthworm Jim in my handheld now. This is the greatest thing ever."
Right.
There's a big span there.
I don't know if I'd want the Atari games. I feel like I've played the Atari games again enough. And I don't think they hold up as well as our memory wants us to think the Atari games have held up.
I don't think the Atari games have held up very well. So
Yeah, I'm
exactly.
100% positive. No
Like,
need to
just-
even wonder.
Yeah, they exactly. They just haven't. The Lynx collection interests me in the sense that that's just sort of, that's a different thing that you don't see too often. But
how much is this thing? You said $80?
$80, yeah.
I mean, how can you not at that price? Let me look.
I mean, it's not a new house.
Oh,
I can play this in the cabin.
There you go.
right. Good call. You're gonna need that. You're gonna need some entertainment.
I don't know. I'll do some research. I have not thoroughly researched this product.
All right, we'll get back to you on that. Any of these other questions? DeFatty has a question. Of course, DeFatty's gifting subscriptions left and right over here. We got to read his question. If you can go back in time and change one thing about the CAGcast, what would it be and why? Wombat.
Co-hosts.
Different co-hosts?
Different co-hosts. No, let's see. If I could change anything, I mean, off the top of my head, maybe we wouldn't use stupid nicknames.
Oh,
but now I
interesting.
feel like we're stuck. So.
Oh, okay.
Huh.
I like the stupid nicknames.
I don't know. It's like, again, it's like I don't hate them, but I don't know. Like, there's part of me that's like, would like the ability to kind of maybe go from one thing to the other without it being weird.
I don't think.
But at this point, I don't know.
What do you
If I
mean
was to
one thing
say-
to the other?
The
without it
names,
being
you
weird?
mean real names from the fake
Real names and fake names, and kind of, have the ability to not be called Wombat all the time.
Well, just like when somebody's yelling at you, they're not going to call you Wombat. When I say something stupid, you can say David.
yeah, I don't think I would say it like that.
David.
That's how you talk, Wombat.
David.
David. That's my Van Halen video reference. David. Forgot. Can I get your autograph, David?
Very good.
Thank you. What song is that? You remember?
Don't know.
Me neither.
It's not Hot for Teacher.
No. I think it's Just a Gigolo.
That would not be Van Halen.
No, what?
That's
David Lee Roth.
Roth's
Okay,
solo.
fine.
Have you not watched the documentary on David Lee Roth?
I have not. Is there one?
I'm sure there is. Bop. Scooby-Dooby-Dop. Bitty Bop. That's the name of the
Are you
documentary.
watching it now? I hear it sounds like you're watching it
that's
now.
the name of the documentary. You just have to search that on Netflix. You use the voice.
It's got great
Search.
SEO.
Right.
Yeah, I'd like to see that David Lee Roth documentary. Which one? Bop.
Boozly, boozly, bop.
Bop.
City bop.
Bitty Bop.
How do you spell
Yeah.
that?
Oh, see, I like that we have nicknames because it keeps stuff separate.
Right. Oh no, David didn't say that stupid thing. That was the Cheapy D character.
That was the character of Cheapy D. Yes, like there is a little bit of luxury in that. I'm not saying
no,
you're
there
wrong.
isn't. There is a fly though.
There's
That's on my
zero.
screen right now.
Do you have a magazine nearby?
I have this HelloFresh recipe.
That could work.
I could stab it.
You could try the.
You're going with the wrong side of it. Chief.
No. I'm good.
Try the air stun method.
It's gone, and it's dark in here. What else we got? Any questions from the chat? Now's the time to post those up. I can see. Let's see where we are in the $375. I think is that what that says? Hold on, let me look closer. Yes, it does. Thank you, everybody.
Thank
That's
you,
really
everybody.
nice.
That's awesome.
Also, plus whatever the subs were. I haven't looked through all the subs. Seems like there's some donations coming through. That was really cool. What else? Uh-oh. Someone wrote, "Hey Cheapy, I'm playing Saints Row the Third Remastered. Early in the game, I can't get you to help out, homie. Could I get a live busy message?" Oh, what? Do I say something when I can't come? Well,
Yeah, probably like, hey, I can't come to the phone right now. I'm too busy
Oh, okay. I got
shooting people
it.
or
Right.
something.
You probably said something about us.
Yeah, like I'm uploading a podcast or
Yeah, that's what it was.
driving my kid to school or something. Or
Yeah, it
walking
was
my kid
uploading
to
a
school.
podcast, I believe.
Yeah, sorry, Koomsta Punk. I can't come because I'm using my giant tablet locked in my bathroom. I'll hit you up
'Cause
later. In about
My
30 minutes.
pee-pee's on fire.
Right, I'm in the shower because there's poblano pepper under my bell end. Meanwhile, you're going to be disappointed when you play that remastered game and when I do show up. If you don't know already, I don't look like me anymore.